Hi, I'm Charlotte Martin. Thanks for joining us for your Liberty News Update. We'll bring you the latest headlines. Here's what's going on. Snow could be in the Liberty County's future. Major General Tony Kukkolo talks about conditions for Third ID troops in Iraq. The Effingham Sheriff's Office is investigating a suspicious death of a 2-year-old child. Winter weather is causing cancellation at the Savannah Airport, and an Armstrong student is still missing. More on these stories when we come back. Coastal Courier reported Denise Etheridge is scheduled to interview the commander of the 3rd ID Infantry Division, Major General Tony Kukkolo, Thursday afternoon. The general and his troops are currently in Iraq. The stories about how troops are doing and what the future may hold will be in Friday and Sunday's Coastal Courier. Around 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday, Effingham County deputies found a 2-year-old not breathing on Aspen Road after someone called 911. Effingham Sheriff's Office spokesperson said the death is suspicious. The child's body was taken to the GBI crime lab for an autopsy. The cold weather that moved in Wednesday could combine with a storm scheduled to sweep through the area Friday to produce snow. The National Weather Service in Charleston reports there's a chance for flurries Friday morning before 10 a.m., then Friday night after 10 p.m. Rain is expected most of the day Friday. Meanwhile, the winter storms moving through the northeast have caused 3 major airports to close, and even some cancellations at Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. Travelers are urged to check their flights before going to the airport. 19-year-old Armstrong Atlantic State University student Bryce Tarter is apparently still missing. He was last seen at the Savannah campus on January 31st. Tarter drives a white 2000 Nissan Frontier with main plates, and he is described as a white male with brown hair, 6 feet tall, and weighs about 150 pounds. Please contact the police if you have seen anything. Please join us every Tuesday and Thursday for your news update. For more details, turn to the Coastal Courier. Thanks for watching us.